Eons ago, we gazed at the stars and discovered patterns we call constellations, even coming to believe they might control our destiny. We watched the days turn to night and back to day, and seasons as they come and go, and called that pattern time. We see symmetrical patterns in the human body and the tiger's stripes, and build those patterns into what we create, from art to our cities. But what do patterns tell us? Why should the spiral shape of the Nautilus shell be so similar to the spiral of a galaxy?
Good day everyone and welcome to our presentation. First of all, let me start by saying a few words about my own background and this topic. Natural patterns include symmetrics, trees, spirals, meanders, waves, foams, tessellations, cracks, and stripes. Early Greek philosophers studied pattern with Plato, Pythagoras and Empedocles attempting to explain order in nature. Patterns are irregular, repeated, or recurring forms or design. Ian Stewart said, "We live in a universe of patterns, and mathematics is the study of patterns." As you can see in the screen, our topic for today is patterns in natures. This presentation, it will take about minutes to cover these topics. So, let's start. There are 9 patterns in natures are symmetrics, spiral, meanders, foams and bubbles, tessellations, fractures, cracks, stripes and spots, and a fine transformation. First is symmetrics. Symmetrics comes from a Greek word meaning to measure together, and is widely used in the study of geometry. There are 3 types of symmetry. First, reflection. Second, rotation. Third, translation.
Symmetry known as line symmetry or mirror symmetry. Rotation symmetry, also known as radial symmetry in biology. A shape has when it looks the same after some rotation by a partial turn, like this picture. Translation symmetry is when something has undergone a movement, a shift, or a slide in a specified direction through a specified distance without any rotation or reflection. Next, the second pattern is spiral. Spiral is a curve which emanates from a point. Moving farther away, it revolves around the point. The term meanders is one which refers to winding, curve, or bend in a river. Meanders are typical landforms at the middle and lower courses of a river, like this picture. Next, a foams or bubbles is a substance made by propelling air or gas bubbles inside a solid or liquid. Tessellation or tilling that uses shapes to cover a surface with no gaps or overlaps. Picture a kitchen floor with tiles and you are looking at the tessellation. Fractures or cracks. Fractures occurs when the applied stress is sufficient to break the atomic bonds of the solid. Crack propagation may be described using the energy criterion theory, which is based on the hemodynamic and energy balance. The next pattern is stripes and spots. Stripes are made by
series of bands of strips, often of the same width and color along the line. Next is fractal. Fractal is a never-ending pattern. Fractal are infinitely complex patterns that are self-similar across different scales. Last topic is affine transformation. It is a linear mapping method that preserves points, straight lines, and planes. The processes involved in affine transformations are rotation, reflection, and scaling.